Nityapureeshwara Nithyananda Nityapureeshwara Nithyananda 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 Nithyananda
Nithyanandeshwar Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Let's start the webinar. Let's enter into this great journey. If your body and mind is not integrated, don't think they are working in different directions, they are working in opposite directions. When they work in opposite directions, life not only is non-creative but destructive. We forget to look into the very important problem of our life, the identity crisis. Please listen. You can see at one time you think, act in a best possible way. You have so much of love, care, dedication, comfort with yourself and others. At some other time, you act with so much of cruelty. At one time, you are ready to give your blood for the others. Some other time, you are ready to just suck others' life for your cup of coffee. Please understand. Even when you give your blood for others, it was accidental expression of compassion, not the exact scientific, the methodically experienced compassion. Whether it is a good quality or better quality or best quality of life, unless it is built methodically, very systematically in you, it can never become part of your being. Accidental compassion does not make you a good person. It may make you do a good act, but not good person. Doing thousands of good acts, but the thousands of good acts put together cannot become good man, good identity. You can have fear, emotions and situations defining you. Naturally, you live as multiple pieces. Piece, 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 piece. First thing this inner awakening program does, it integrates all your pieces together. When you are try to give you the identity, it is called personality. If your identity does the actions in your life, it is called individuality. In individuality, you are sure about you. Ramakrishna beautifully puts it in Sanskrit, Vidyahankara. The identity with a knowledge, clarity, being sure about yourself. If your actions try to give description about yourself, I can say that is what we call Maya, the delusion. See, till then, whatever you might have achieved through your action, words, thoughts, everything might have happened to you. Wife, kids, wealth, career, job, money, house, post, power, awards, rewards, but you may not have happened to you. Please understand, when you do not happen to you, everything happened to you is an accident. Is an accident. When you are not sure of you, without even knowing, you become against you. Because you do not know what you really mean by you. That is why many times I tell people, when they come to me and ask, Swamiji, you know what I want, please give. I tell them, I may know, but you may not know. Please spell it out. Because many times, what is your incompletion? You call it as your identity. Your identity, you feel it as your incompletion. Please understand, you do not know the difference between your tumor part and your muscle part. And you constantly try to encourage the tumor, remove the muscle. So first you need to know what is your muscle, which part is your muscle and which part is your tumor. Knowing your tumor and muscle, only then we can decide which one we have to remove through the surgery or chemotherapy, which one we need to encourage through the vitamin tablets or protein. So understand, only if you know how you wrote, what you wrote, why you wrote, what you wrote, you can rewrite. I always tell, pen writes, Trishul rewrites. Because the accidents have not happened, don't think your strategy is right. If you can stand the accidents, only then your strategy is right. Because the accidents have not happened, don't think your strategy is right. If you can stand the worst possibility, then happens. That is the proof of the right strategy. Say degree certificate. More than driving license, degree certificate. Even to start your job, you need your graduation certificate. So the right strategy, the knowledge, the right truths, concepts, cognition about life is your graduation certificate. Only with this you can start your life. Please continue. Where the life starts, when your relationship with you is complete, the life starts. That is when you can even start having a name. Till then, you should not be given a name. All should be called as anahamika, nameless. Or you should be given 250 names. Because morning you act in one way. Morning itself you act in one way to your father, your mother, your son. You act in another way to your office, your boss, your team. Evening you act in a different way to your team. And different way to your father, your mother. Many times, what you said when you are hungry, please understand, I am not saying angry. What you said when you are hungry does not make sense after you eat. Even as simple experience as everyday hunger can imbalance you. When you are hungry, The way you talk, you behave, react is totally different after you eat. So that is why I am saying, either you should be given 250 name or nameless. Only after you complete with you, you should be given a name. People ask me, why do you give spiritual name? I tell them, no, I give name. Means only when they are born, I give name. Only when they complete with their identity, they are born. So I have given the name to them. Spend so much time bragging about you to you. You forget. You are such a fool. You don't need to defend you from you. You don't need to affirm you to you. You go on convincing you to you, and you pick up the same habit with others. Understand, if you are clear about you, what is your default cognition about you, you will naturally make others perceive that as you. And how much ever you try to convince others about you, neither they will be convinced nor you will be convinced. Be very clear about it. Continue. Every day, whether you got up at the early morning, 2:30, without having sleep, or you woke up only 10 o'clock in the morning, I don't even ask you. Simply you are made to wake up morning 3:30 and go through the whole program. So your resistance or acceptance is neither respected nor asked for. You are simply given the reality, experientially. Don't worry, don't bother whether you wrote your life or Brahma wrote it. Just learn to rewrite it. So decide and make an intention. Your decision to make a transformation becomes a conscious reality when you express your intention. So your intention is far more important, immediate requirement than your action. Make an intention, conscious resolution. After that, don't bother about your logical understanding about the situation. Allow God to work something. Allow God to do some work in your life. Don't freeze your life. Don't freeze your decisions without giving little space for Him. Make an intention and put the situations in front of Him. Don't be completely trying to control your life. Don't shut down all your doors and windows. Leave at least one window of your space. Leave it open for God to enter and do some work. So put an intention. Leave the rest to me. Make the intention, you will see everything aligns. The space you created, let it become reality. The intention you created, let it become reality. Tatast.